There's gotta be something else I can play in here. Maybe another franchise or something? Oh, hey, here we go.
While Sonic the Hedgehog was an instant smash on the Genesis, Sega wasn't willing to let the Master System roll over and die just yet.
Is this how the game always was? I could have sworn it was for a different console or something.
Despite the success of Alex Kidd and the system's overall quality, it just couldn't match up to the star power of the NES. So, as one final swan song for their first truly successful console, Sega produced Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. Now, I didn't say developed, I said produced, and that's an important distinction. You know, like Capcom did with those other guys. Sega went to a younger developer to create their spin-off title. In fact, you really can't get much younger than Ancient. That's just a confusing line. Ancient, the team that developed the 8-bit Sonic the Hedgehog, had literally never made a game before. And that's not to say they did a bad job of it either. The game's reception was actually pretty warm, and the team would go on to work on more well-known titles like ActRaiser 2, Streets of Rage 2, and the Oasis series 2. They even wound up working with a company called Quintet once in a while, eventually culminating in their best-known work, Shenmue. Overall, the 8-bit Sonic was a really good adaptation of the original. It wasn't a straight port of the Genesis game, it had its own levels and there were some differences, but it captured the look, feel, and vibe perfectly. Like in the original, this game features Green Hill Zone, Labyrinth Zone, and Scrap Brain Zone, but it replaces the other half of the game with the new Bridge Zone, Jungle Zone, and Sky Base Zone. Also, the Chaos Emeralds are now found outside the special stages in the actual levels, a trend that would continue for most of the 8-bit Sonic games, and the special stages were just for getting extra lives and continues. And the biggest difference between the two games, once you get past the obvious things like sprites or level design, is the music. Masato Nakamura was already busy working on the next Genesis game, so Ancient's own Yuzo Koshiro was left to come up with this game's soundtrack. Some elements of the original were kept, such as the music for Green Hill Zone, and others wound up being scrapped once the direction of the game changed, like this unused version of the Marble Zone theme. And the rest of the game featured brand new music too. It turned out to be a solid move, seeing as two of the new tracks wound up being allegedly sampled by fairly popular music acts. The first is Bridge Zone, whose main riff looks to have made its way into Janet Jackson's Together Again in 1997. That sounds pretty close, actually. Plus, Sega was about to start courting another famous Jackson for their musical skills, so yeah, I could definitely see that happening. And the other is Jungle Zone, which, some say, was sampled almost immediately for a song called Accidentally Kelly Street by a band called Frenty with an exclamation point. Can we get a shot of that? Oh, you mean The Wiggles, featuring hippie Gillian Anderson. Neat. I don't know, I don't really hear it, but it's cited all over the internet, so maybe I'm missing something. I mean, this isn't the first time Sonic games have had an influence on mainstream music, or vice versa, and it wouldn't be the last. See if you recognize this familiar riff from a 1981 Duran Duran song. That's crazy, right? I mean, music. It's unbelievable. We should do more with music on the channel. Fuck games. Music's awesome. In the meantime, though, let's play the last Sega Master System game released in the US. Hey, everyone.
Welcome to the D-pad.
This looks like a janky game.
It is a little janky game. It looks like someone made a pirate copy of Sonic the Hedgehog for like the Nintendo. Ooh, you get a little Mario style.
Yeah, they didn't have that in the Genesis one.
We did not.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
A lo-fi version of the
wow, that is a teeny tiny Motobug.
Yeah, I guess I got lucky with that one.
Yeah. So the music, they actually did a pretty good job, I think, with the music. You'll be able to hear it in and out here, but like, it's a pretty decent 8-bit remix, I guess.
It's totally true to the composition, you know?
Yeah.
It's as good as it could probably be on the hardware.
Now,
the arrangement, I mean, I can think of a couple of things that I would want after being obsessed with this song for most of my life, but...
Right.
Oh, that's a really sad-looking...
Yeah. I got two
I got one little... Okay, I'm invincible, and I'm super fast. Is there a bonus level type thing?
I want to say the Chaos Emeralds are actually hidden in the stages.
What?
I think. I don't remember.
Like that thing in the tree there that I can't get to?
That, you got to jump from underneath. It's a little monitor.
No, I see it, but like...
Just bounce it and then get out of the way. There you go. So, like, I know way more about Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble than I do about Sonic 1 and 2, the 8-bit versions. Ooh, boy. I think that was a checkpoint.
Okay, well, that's neat. So, this actually gets me pretty hopeful for Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble, because this is way better than I thought it would be. It feels the same. It just looks a little bit Ooh,
yeah. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but like it
definitely.
But
it's like
it's so much smoother than you'd expect for.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's really smooth, and like we're playing on an emulated version, and like
this is
there's no lag or anything. Like it just feels like it should probably feel on the natural game.
Yeah. For what it's worth, this is the Master System version.
Which you did because we have a bigger screen to work with now.
It's also like the original version of the thing, and like...
I never had a Robotnik on the side.
It just means you get no bonus. Sometimes you get bonuses if you do stuff.
Sonic has passed Act 1.
Sonic has passed.
Through his bowels.
We remember Sonic the Hedgehog.
Two different places we went with that. Oh, so how you guys doing today? It's the D-pad. It's me and Rick.
It is.
Ben's at a family thing because he had a birthday.
I know. Oh, so, like, we're not allowed to... I was joking around with Sarah. I'm going to have to change our branding a little bit.
The fuck?
It, like, tripped you into the little area here.
Why?
Because in a couple places, we refer to ourselves as just a bunch of 20-somethings.
Oh.
I can't really do that anymore.
No, you totally can. We're all still in our 20s.
Most of us are still 20-somethings. Ben is now the first of us to venture into.
I intend
the world of 30s.
I'm going to be a 20-something for probably 5, 6 more months. So that's plenty of time.
Not true. You're going to be in your 20s for like 17, 18 more months.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean,
yeah, he's way older than me.
I was gonna say, John, you're 28.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Wow.
Whoops. See what I mean? Then you don't
Someone's
have to change
a little eager,
shit.
man. Someone's a little eager still.
You don't have to. Where am I going? Why am I just not going right?
Because the Game Gear games get a little bit more like
mazy.
Not really mazy, but like a little more
like
platformy.
Involved
I guess.
with it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep. I saw that coming, but still, nope.
Nope. You got to go up to the left sometimes.
I don't want to go up to the left.
But yeah, Sonic 1 and 2 on the Game Gear are slightly janky, but not super janky versions of the Genesis
I mean,
games.
like Mario Land is way shittier.
Yeah,
than
the original
this
Mario
is
Land
compared
I had
to
a lot.
Sonic.
I had a lot more problems with.
Oh my god!
Hey!
Oh my god!
Oh, you got a little
amazing.
jangly jingle there. Nice.
That's cool.
See, that's
bow before your.
Yeah, you did a good job by not just progressing.
So what the fuck is this then?
That's a checkpoint.
Oh right, okay.
I think
but
that'll
is this
also
back where I was?
Yeah, I think that'll also save the fact. So I think if you go up to the left, there's a spring in here that I think you used to go through the ceiling. Oop, not that one.
Oh, okay, what's happening over here?
Little crabby man.
Back.
All right. Bow, bow. That one right there. There you go.
Oh, that's mean.
Ooh.
Can't quite make that.
Yep. But yeah, so Sonic 1 and 2 for the 8-bit systems are slightly janky versions of their Genesis selves. Like Sonic 2 for Sonic 1 for Master System is a slightly is like a different version of Sonic for Genesis. Oh wow, you got an extra life.
Yeah, the high-pitched sounds are killing me a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough on that. But Sonic 2 for Game Gear and Master System is nothing like Sonic 2 on the Genesis. Totally distinct
separate
games.
Game. So is this going to be Marble Zone of some kind?
No, Marble Zone and Spring Yard Zone get skipped entirely, as does Starlight Zone, I believe. You want to... Oh, there you go. I didn't know if you had to hit a button. But after those, you get two games that were way more... they were developed a lot better for the Game Gear, which were Sonic Chaos and Sonic Triple Trouble.
No rings, huh?
This
This is a jazzy remix.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't feel threatened at all. I feel like he's going to drop a disco ball any minute here. He's just hanging out.
Kind of awesome.
There we go. Ooh, boy. Wow.
Did I
Jump,
win?
maybe? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, fucking Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Dance Hall here.
Mean Bean Dance Hall.
Yeah. Oh, here you go.
Falcon Jump.
There you go.
I was like, oh, hope that kills him.
Oh,
'cause
we got a
otherwise
nice
I'm
tan,
dead.
though.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looking pretty good.
Dur, dur, dur.
This is
Okay,
a
I'm
skinnier version of the prison from before. Well, I'll give them credit for this. Their victory theme here definitely sounds less sad than the BS Zelda one.
What's that sound like?
Do you remember that when we were testing out?
I don't remember.
I forget. I think we were testing out the retro
Bridge.
Yeah, Bridge Zone. This is one of my favorite. And again, Second Zone has a ridiculously catchy theme.
Interesting. I thought you said you didn't play this one.
I've played this one a little bit before.
Just not much?
Yeah, not a ton. I don't know it nearly as well. I know the music pretty well though. Keep running.
Shit.
Yeah,
Ooh, you want to take over for a second? I have girls texting me.
Oh, baby. The BS Zelda was the Super Nintendo version of the original Legend of Zelda for the Satellaview. And so, normally you play Zelda, you get the Triforce, you get the that whole thing. Mm-hmm. On the Super Nintendo one, we did it, and if you go back, I think it's for a Retron video, it's like, wow, there you go.
Easy as shit.
Oh, I want to see what the fanfare sounds like with this.
Show him the, yeah, get that.
Oh, wow. That looks a lot nicer. Hey, it's the whole Triforce. It's like, oh, wow, that's a bit of a letdown. Whoops. Fuck that up a little bit.
Jazz it up a little bit.
Come on. One more. Give it to me. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, God. I almost fucked that one up. Oh, that slowdown is nice. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This one's full of traps. Got a lot of traps flying around here. Well, just for the hell of it, we'll go up one more because I don't know where the hell the Chaos Emerald is in this zone. I didn't know where it was. I don't know where they are in any of the zones. So it was an extra life. Ooh,
Is there one per every?
I believe there's. Oh, there it is.
Hey, found it. I did it. It was me.
How do I get to it though? Do I ride this down? Sure do.
Wow. I thought for sure you killed yourself.
Yeah, so did I.
The one frame too long.
Yeah, there's a point where it looked like he was slipping. I was like, oh no, not like this. Oh, right at the end? Yeah. Oh, I gotta. Boing.
Yeah, we might have to pick up the house. Lindsay wants to come play Kirby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and you know me, she asked of her own volition because I would never offer for anyone to come over to our house because it's disgusting.
I don't think that she'd care too much, but yeah, we should do it a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I don't think you guys have met Lindsay yet. She's a friend of CJ and Felice's.
Yeah, she's their roommate.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, Jesus.
She's into games and shit too.
Yeah.
So,
she was.
We might have one other female on the D-pad once in a while. God forbid.
Yeah, I know, right? She came over. She was hanging out, and I went to CJ and Felice's to play Jesus Christ.
To play Jesus Christ in an upcoming musical about his life.
Oh my God. To play Dracula.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Wow, imagine if Jesus Christ was a secret character in Dracula.
That would be amazing. I'd play a lot of Dracula.
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. Isn't that a movie?
Whatever. I don't know.
That is a movie.
No, it was...
I'm like 90% sure that was a movie.
Abraham Lincoln...
No, I know. But I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter is a thing.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm looking it up.
Pretty sure it wasn't. But you do you, man.
Oh, I cannot wait.
The Chaos Emeralds have been frozen. Oh, no.
What do we do?
I think the issue is the palette. Though, granted, the palette on here is really surprisingly
it's great.
For a system that came out in, what, 82, I think? No, 83? It came out in...
Oh.
No, it came out in 85.
Fuck you, Rick. Fuck you.
Is there really?
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, 2002 cult film comedy music movie. 5.2 out of 10 on IMDb.
Ooh.
But a 78 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, all right, I'll give you that.
Jesus uses kung fu to wipe out a horde of bloodsuckers who attack lesbians.
Oh, specifically lesbians. Yeah. Yikes. All right. Whoa. Oh, man. Well, I know what I'm going to watch.
Yeah, right? Actually, I decided I'm finally going to watch the last season of Korra.
I got to watch the last 3/4 of seasons of Korra.
Dude, you saw the first season, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it with you.
I watched it a bunch of times. Don't be offended.
I am so insulted right now.
But God, it's so good.
Running in place.
I went to a party last night and was talking, and I literally only knew one person there.
Yeah.
So I just had to go into defense mode and talk to everyone. And
That's how
there
that
was,
goes.
there was one girl who was like super into anime, and I'm like, I know it doesn't count, but my favorite is definitely Avatar: The Last Airbender. And she was like, holy fuck, it counts! And we talked for like an hour about just Avatar, and she was like, and Korra, right, the way it ended? And I'm like, actually, I didn't do that.
Oh no!
So now
I know. Like
kinda
one
reminded
thing about
me.
how it ended, and it was the part that everyone was all up in arms about.
Yeah, well,
which,
I got nothing.
who gives a
so
shit?
I
So
gotta,
not who gives a shit, but like, why do people have to get fucking like angry at shit like that? But whatever. Everyone has their little bubbles. Everyone has their feelings about someone else's work. So I don't know. Granted, Avatar and Korra have always had like a really strong, connection to their fan bases. So I guess I could see a little bit why.
I was talking about how I want to get the Avatar arrow tattooed on one of my arms.
Yeah.
In like a dark tattoo color. You know what I mean? Like not the light blue that Aang has. And I feel like if I get just drunk enough one day, I will do that.
They don't actually let you do that if you're drunk.
I know. But in Vegas, they probably do.
No, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's actually illegal. Like, if you cannot legally give consent, which includes when you're drunk, then you cannot get a tattoo. They, like, straight up don't let you. I'm slightly talking out of my ass, but I've heard this from enough people where I assume that it's...
Which sucks, because if anything, I'd want to get a buzz on so it doesn't hurt so bad, even if I decided while sober.
I mean, theoretically, you could decide while sober and then get drunk. Like, you could be there, bring something to get a little... But then your blood's all messed up, and that's a problem, too, and...
Yeah. Oh, your blood's a little messed up. Whatever.
So, it's actually funny. Well, maybe it's not funny. My my first
hilarious.
girlfriend, I know I've told this story recently, actually, but my first girlfriend got...
Kant. Don't be a Kant.
Yeah. My first girlfriend...
Emmanuel Kant.
Got a 2 tattoos on her wrist. And, one
Each
tattoo
of another wrist.
Yeah,
It was
so
really
crazy.
weird.
Of her other wrist. That was the weirdest part.
Whoa!
No, it was, she got 1 tattoo on each wrist. It was small. It was the, she loved tigers, so it was the,
Who among us doesn't love tigers?
I forget if it was the katakana or hiragana for To and Ra.
To and Ra? What the fuck are those about?
Tora for tiger, Japanese.
Is that the name for tiger?
Yes.
Are you sure it's not the Jewish
It's actually
text?
also, I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay like this. This is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. But no, also famously, I think the kamikaze pilots and like the Imperial World War II, general cry was like, Tora, Tora, Tora.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But so she went in and she was like a little hungry. Like she forgot to eat breakfast. And apparently a big rule is if you're getting a tattoo, make sure that you eat. Because otherwise, your blood sugar is going to be low, and when it comes time for the tattoo, and this wound up happening to her, she wound up fainting. She actually passed out. They had to use she had to pop open a fucking smelling salt.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that must have been traumatic.
It was because she was like in the middle of conversation, she was like, I don't really... It's like, whoa, hey, whoa.
Hey, that was good.
I didn't verbally freak out, but I was just kind of like, is this okay? He's like, not really. And he just reaches, he's still got the tattoo gun in one hand, reaches into the drawer with another hand and just pops out like a strip and goes, puts in her notes, he goes, what happened? Like, you kind of passed out.
That's
it's like,
fucking great.
Oh, I forgot breakfast. It's like, yeah, you did. Oh, God. Do you want to jump back on, or are you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
When's this episode going to end?
I can probably end right now.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right.